Hello and welcome to the Wild Protea. My name is Clinton Jarman here with you once again on a Friday afternoon. So last week I did say that we're going to have a little look at the Bafana AFCON qualifying that was played last week Sunday. So without further ado, let's just get straight into that one. First of all, from the first game, there were 6 changes made by Coach Molefi Nseki. Obviously, I think going away from home to Ghana, he was perhaps looking for a point, which I got to be honest, I don't think is the look. I mean, it's not one of the great Ghana sides. They had a lot of debutants in their side. I think we could have got there and come away with more than a point if maybe he'd played this side a bit sooner, but wasn't to be there. Obviously, we lost that game. So the 6 changes were Bongani Zungu out, Tembongosi Loach out, Innocent Mkize out, Tato Mokeke out, Butle Kanwakazi out, and Brad Grobler out. And then in came Tulani Serrero, Eric Matoho, Lebohang Piri, Leba Motiba, Camelo Makojo, and Tapelo Moreno. Now these are, I think, good attacking changes that the coaches made there, especially Tulani Serrero, in that sort of number 10 role. I think he added a lot of value in this game. We created way more chances. As early as the second minute, we were creating chances against Sudan on Sunday. Tulani and Percy Tau worked well. Percy Tau is always a major threat. He was the big threat against Ghana. But now we had multiple threats on the field. And then possession, yes, we kept a lot of possession. We created chances. The finishing kind of let us down in that first half. The number of chances, but the goal eventually did come, and it came via Tulani Serrero. Some good build-up play, it has to be said, in the midfield, playing the ball through Sudan and then finding Serrero in space on the left. Serrero then he put in a cross, which was half cleared by the Sudanese defender, and then Lebohang Piri pounced and smashed it home in the back of the net. One of the more clinical things I've seen from Bafana in recent times. So we went in at halftime 1-0 up, and I thought, decent first half. We created a lot, had the possession, and I thought we should be 2 or 3 up, but we'll take 1-0. And second half, hopefully look to kill off the game. Then second half wasn't as good as the first. We didn't create as many chances. One thing, obviously I said the finishing just now, but one thing that was pretty good was Lebo Motiba's hold-up play throughout the game, which was something that we lacked against Ghana as well. We didn't have someone in the final third that could keep the ball, and Motiba did that brilliantly. A number of times he got a long ball or whatever, or a long pass, and kept the ball well, and managed to get Serrero and Piri and Tau in the game a lot more, which I think helped. And then the substitutes that came on were Lebohang Manyama and Kermit Erasmus. Now they both look dangerous, especially Manyama down the flank when Piri went off. And then Kermit Erasmus has been doing very well of late locally. So he came on and probably should have scored. He had a headed opportunity, and ball did find the back of the net, but it was offside. Grobler tapped it in, but he was offside after the header. So all in all, I think not too bad a start to our campaign. We next face the bottom side in the group. I can't remember how to pronounce their name, but it's T-O Sao S-A-U or S-A-O Tombe, Sao Tombe or something like that. Sudanese hammered 4 goals past them, and Ghana beat them. So I don't think they will pose much of a threat to us. I think we'll beat that side quite comfortably. So now we sit second in the group on 3 points, and things looking good there. I think we'll comfortably qualify second there. Hopefully, you know, when Ghana come here, we can give them a bit of a shock and play a bit better. Yeah, so a decent start to AFCON qualifying for Bafana. And hopefully it can continue. Then just moving on, some Springbok news, some World Champ news there coming in. It's sort of an easy start to the campaign for as World Champions. We will play 3 test matches. Just excuse my dog barking there at other dogs. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, where was I? Yes, 3 test matches in July next year, 2020. That'll be 2 tests against Scotland and then 1 against Georgia. Now, Georgia we've only ever met in the World Cup. I think it was 2003. I believe we won 46-19, if I'm not mistaken, scoring 7 tries in the process. So that'll be a nice thing for Georgia there to come here and play against the world champs. Will be an honor for them, and you know, hopefully our boys can put on a show and show them why we're the world champions. You know, yeah. So that's one to look forward to for the Springboks. That's all we have for today. The South African on the South African news front for the Wild Protea. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have a quick look ahead for next week. So next week we're gonna have a look at the upcoming Test series. That'll be between the Proteas and England. England are currently doing battle against New Zealand in New Zealand, and in quite a favourable position against New Zealand, and New Zealand's quite a strong side. So you know, the English are really going well at the moment. You know, they drew their Test series with Australia, even though they didn't get the Ashes. They managed to draw that series, which in the Test Championship could prove vital. And then we'll also just look at that Test series and also look at Cricket South Africa as a whole, and sort of delve into why Graham didn't take the director of cricket job, who will be at the helm, the coaching structure, and what it's going to look like. It's all up in the air at the moment, but I'm just going to give next week. I'm going to give my sort of take on it and who I would love to see in the roles at the top for cricket and to moving forward and getting through this transition period over the next sort of year and a half. So that's all I've got for you guys. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe for me as well, right here on the YouTube channel, as well as thefairdigest.com, where I do write weekly sports articles. This week's article is actually on Colin Kaepernick. Now, if you don't know about Colin Kaepernick, he is he's the player who started kneeling for the national anthem because he believed that the amount of cops killing unarmed black men in America was ridiculous, and you know, he's stood by his guns and his message he's trying to bring to the world. So you know, if you want to check it out, go check it out. I've written a piece on Colin and him trying to get back into the NFL as well. So yeah, go check it out, and also subscribe, guys. Also, if you want me to cover anything else in South African sport, I would gladly do that for you guys. Just comment below and let me know what you guys want. Thanks again. Have a great weekend, guys. Stay safe out there. Cheers.